Hi, we're live. Welcome to Wine Chats with Bildo and Lindalyn. My name is Billy Milovanovic, aka Bildo.
My name's Lindsay Kirkwood, also known as Lindalyn.
And this is Wine Chats, our offensively funny podcast where we drink wine and chat life.
You always have such a song to your voice,
right?
Billy.
How does everybody enjoy my new microphone cord? It's like red and giant and hideous.
Well, we are a little bit delayed getting on because Billy's cord, from you listening every week, you'll know that her mic cord, every time you have to adjust it. It did not want to work anymore. Yeah. So the only spare one we had was...
Well, I gave you a choice. What was the choice?
Red, green, or blue. So yes, Billy found out. First fun fact of the day is Billy found out that my favorite color is blue. You did not know that.
Your favorite color is blue. I'd never. And then we went into what my favorite color is, Linny.
Well, I guessed red, but it's orange. And I really was going to say orange first. And then I got chicken feet.
You know, you would know. You got chicken feet. Show them. Show us your feet. I'm going to take a little dig at myself here because I think that, Lindalyn, you would have known my favorite color is orange had you been my bridesmaid.
Yeah.
Do you remember my bridesmaid's dresses? It was like sunset orange.
Ew.
I loved it.
Ew. I think I've been traumatized by that whole experience.
Right,
of
that
not
you
being
just blocked
asked.
it all out.
Blocked off.
I get it.
Okay, so today, can we move on? Like, can we follow the script, please, Billy? Like,
just wanted to talk about your favorite color, my red cord.
I'm just making fun of you.
Let's do it.
Because you always get angry at me when I don't follow. Not that we we don't script the show, but we have a run sheet, kind of like how the show should flow. And I'm hopeless. I always mess
Every
up.
time I steer from the teleprompter, Lindsay gets really annoyed with me. When we get off script.
Teleprompter.
We fucking wish we had that much money.
We do.
Go on.
We are chatting about, because here in Queensland, we're in term 1, almost done term 1 of school. So we thought, let's chat about like school world and school mom/parent life. So that's what we're talking about.
Let's do it. Should we? I'm not allowed to say anything. I'm just going to wait for you to bring up the wine situation.
Yeah, I'm like, I need to do the wine now, Billy. Please.
Let's do it.
Look at, I don't know if you can see how frosty. No, it's melted.
Oh,
Billy
it's melted.
took too fucking long with her stupid cord.
It's my cord.
I had this in the freezer. And it had like the perfect little frosting. Oh, it just looked delicious.
And now it's got the perfect condensation.
Now it's just dripping everywhere. So this is a sad day. This is our last bottle of Georgie Orbach's wine. And it's a Chardonnay.
A Chardonnay. We've been leaving it. Save the best for last.
Hopefully.
Let's go with that.
Look, we're not huge fans of Chardonnays. I do like a couple. I have... tasted a few that I do like. So I'm actually hopeful for this one.
I drink wine professionally in the wine chat sense. So I will just tell you what I taste on the day. Whether I buy it or not afterwards is not really up for the discussion, is it?
You don't buy any wine,
I
Billy.
don't, ever.
So
the other thing is as well, we've enjoyed pretty much all of Georgie's wines, haven't we?
I was just going to say that, yeah.
So there was that one really sweet one that you put...
Moscato.
The Moscato, but I'm not a fan of those to begin with anyway. Yeah. So really, like, you know...
I'm going to pour myself a big fat glass because can you hold on to that, please?
Speaking of mum life, let's pour ourselves giant fat glasses before pick up.
It's only 11:44. We've got so much time.
Hours.
So if you're new to listening, we are going to be sipping and we'll give you our review later once we've enjoyed it or not enjoyed it. But yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful
chilled.
for it. Yeah, I know.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. Pushy.
The temperature is amazing. Well, I can't say anything about the wine.
No.
So I will tell you some other properties of this wine. Let's do it. I was going to say, I don't want to say anything more.
Okay. Billy, my week has been very uneventful. Before we get into the topic, we like to catch up. Because like we chat all the time, but you know.
Not with the people.
The people. Do you know what my highlight of the week was?
Your shoulder wasn't hurting this week?
Oh, look. Let's
not
talk about the shoulder this week. No, I waxed my upper lip.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
I get my upper lip threaded.
Yeah. Ew.
I can't. When I wax, I get too many breakouts. Do you guys find that when you thread?
Yeah.
No, well, when you wax, I don't know.
Oh, well, I always get like one little one.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gone. Like it came up and it went away.
Wait, what? One little what?
Like
Tuft
one little
or
breakout.
hair?
No, like a little.
Oh, a little breakout.
Yeah.
God,
oh
what's
my
wrong
God.
with me?
What? Can we move on? Oh my God.
Okay, so you had one little breakout.
Yeah, it lasted like a few hours and then it went away.
Oh no, I get like little like days after little like pimples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do too. But I found these new wax strips that are amazing for the lips. Anyways, I'm like obsessed. They're just Nair. Like just little individual wax strips.
Yeah, I've tried those.
No, these ones are so good.
Right.
So good. Anyways, we'll have a topic about them one day.
Yes, I do want to talk about hair, head to toe. There's just lots of hair all over my body and I want to talk about it all. So maybe we can save that for that episode.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Were you done with your week?
No, I was, my week.
Her up a little bit.
That's my boring week, like living the mum life, right? But your week is actually one reason why we're doing this topic.
Yeah.
Tell us, Miss Billy.
No, well, Miss Billy, yeah.
Miss Billy.
I've become a teacher aide at my kid's school.
I'm so sorry.
What?
I laughed the first time you told me, and I find it so entertaining now because you're helping educate children.
Well, now, easy there. That's what the real teacher is there for. Okay. Last year I did a little bit of like reading with the kids at the school, and for whatever reason, an opportunity came up for me to step in until the end of term as a teacher aide at a preppy class, which, you know, my niece happens to be in as well, which is so cute.
Yeah, that would be cute. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, should we go back to how I find it? Please, I'm trying to do a podcast here.
Oh, my God. I just breathed in my own spit. Sorry. Possibly a little bit of wine.
Gross.
Okay. Yes, I teach children how to live. To breathe in properly, people. No, yeah. So essentially, I help the teacher do fun stuff in the class. Yeah. It's so much fun. I love it.
You say that now week 2 in.
I know, I'm week 2. But I've never looked forward to the holidays more, can I tell you? We've literally got, it's this week and 2 more weeks. Mm-hmm. But it's just a lot. It's a lot because I'm supposed to be doing 5 days. They asked me to do full time, but I was like, excuse me. Do you guys know who I am?
Clearly not.
Like, clearly I'm very busy on Thursday afternoons, so I can't. But the 4 days that I have been doing it, it just means that like everything else in my house has just been left behind. So before school and after school, we're just running around madly trying to like put laundry away. These days, I'm like, even if I put the underwear away from the baskets, I'm pretty happy. And then the next time I come, like maybe I'll put away the socks or something. I don't know.
Sounds atrocious.
I don't know how people live. Like people who work full time, both of them. Do you know what I mean?
It's easy.
Oh, I think God, woman.
Well, you have to be organized, Billy. You're not.
I know, but what if you're not organized?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're not organized, you're fucked.
So I can't be the only one in the world who's not organized and works for a living. Not.
Yeah,
good Lord.
Look. So you survived your first week. School mums.
This is week 2. Yeah. I love it. I love it.
You're like right up there with all the school mums.
I love it. No, I don't even get to see the school mums, to be honest. I just see the kids, like, you know. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. But I'm now like a working school mum. Look at me go. And can I tell you as well, this is not on topic, this is a little bit of catch up, a little bit of on topic.
Okay.
But my anxiety has just like disappeared.
Probably because you don't have time to think about any shit.
Because I don't have time to think about it. 100%.
22 little preppies.
And this is what I was trying to say from the very beginning. Like I knew that my anxiety was situational in the sense that I knew I didn't like not working. Like there's some people who just like enjoy being at home and enjoy doing home stuff like you, right?
Yeah.
But I was never a good home person. Even when I was at home, my home was still going to shit.
So wait, you're saying part of your anxiety is because you're not working?
Because I had too much time on my hands.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to use that time effectively. So like to me, to dedicate myself to my home isn't like a way to use my time effectively. I think in my own brain.
But not working doesn't mean you have to dedicate yourself to your home. I don't dedicate
But what was I
myself
doing
to my
then?
home.
That's the point. Then I was like, well, what am I doing with myself? Like, I don't know what to, I don't know. I just didn't enjoy not having like tasks to do daily.
But then when you were at work, you had anxiety because of the job you had.
Oh, that's right.
So
yes, I had that hideous bad. That was a bad job. But this has been like, so you want me to laminate that and then cut it up and then like hang out with the kids while they read? Okay.
So basically it's because your mind is preoccupied. You don't have time to think about
preoccupied with the right stuff. Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yes. So I just feel I've just been so fucking dandy lately. That's why I look like Farmer Joe today.
I don't know if people can tell, like but it's like a little like you know those like aprons that the farmhouse wives wear where they're baking bread and peeling the potatoes and stuff. It looks like one of those old fashioned aprons, but it's cute. Look, rocking it.
Anywho.
Look, school world, I think it's just crazy.
Yeah.
And I think that now that we're like term 1 has been fucked, like it was delayed by 2 weeks, and then the floods and COVID still, it's it's like turned it upside down.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be judgy. This is like my judgy from like last week, right? Episode. I find it, I won't say entertaining, a little bit of entertaining, a little bit of interesting when you're chatting to your friends that haven't entered the school world, like none of their kids have entered the school world.
Right.
And you try and explain to them how crazy the school world is, right? And not necessarily just the school world, like all the things you have to keep on top of. Plus, once you have multiple kids, like different classrooms, different schedules, whatever. Not just school itself, but like once they hit that age, there's so much going on in their lives, which obviously means your lives, because they're still in the little bubble of daycare and like, oh, we'll go to, do that. And, I mean, it's busy. It's hard. I'm not putting it down. But school world is just the next level. And remember when you and I would talk about it and you're like, oh, yeah,
Like, cute, Lenny, you're so busy. Oh.
Yeah, right? But.
It's insane. Insanity.
Yeah.
I'm still a little bit like, I have one foot in the school world, but then one foot in the daycare world. So I'm still not quite, I honestly do not know how people not only like have 2 kids in school.
Yeah.
But then, and you've still got a kid at daycare. So you've got a daycare and 2 kids at school. But then there's obviously lots of mums that I come across now that have like a kid in high school and then a kid in this school as well. So it's like 5 days a week, but in different schools.
Yeah.
I do not know how people do it. I do not know how people, and I guess this is why nobody just like throws a child at you. You kind of have to grow up with it unless you adopt, which is cool too. But you know what I mean? Like because it takes time to like build up your resistance almost to be able to do all of this, because otherwise you would just be, I don't even know. You'd be so fucking lost.
This is why people have those I've got one of those family charts, calendars that you put on the board or your fridge or wherever.
I'm using the one you gave me for my birthday.
I knew you would. I knew you made fun of it, but I knew you would.
No, I love it.
If you don't write that shit down, especially if you have 2 working parents, where then your schedule is like totally hectic.
Yeah.
How do you remember? Like, okay, so I've got an 8-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 4-year-old, right?
Right.
So they haven't even hit their prime of like sports and activities and all this stuff, right?
God, yes.
But we still have footy for both of the boys.
That's outside of school.
That's outside of school, right? So footy for both of the boys, swimming for all 3, dance for Ada, and gymnastics for all 3.
Good Lord, woman.
And that's just kind of basic. Like if you talk to other people, like that's just kind of normal. Right?
I've gone the other way this year. I've basically cancelled all their activities. I just haven't like enrolled them into anything because I just, again, am not organised enough. I just kind of got through the holidays, was real dandy, loved it. And then when school got back in, I realized that I missed the first 2 weeks of swimming because I didn't realize that it was going to start at a different time to school.
Oh, yeah, no, that's dumb. Why?
Right? I don't know. I just didn't think, Lenny. And I was still in my holiday mode. So then I missed out 2 weeks of swimming. I've missed so much swimming this week, like this term. I'm not going to book her back in next term because I cannot grab a hold of myself. That's how I feel.
Well, and I always take term 2 and 3 out for swimming because it's too cold and like footy's on. So it's like, you got to pick your battles. It's like, nah, sorry, no swimming.
Yeah. I love school though, like because there's so many activities that you can enter them into. Now, it's not going to be like the best of the best in terms of like, you're not going to get the best footy training at school and whatnot, but it'll give you at least a little bit of a taste of it. And it's all there.
And do you know the main reason why that's there too? It's for the working parents because it's something for the kids to do after school that they can go and do it and gives the parents a little bit more time before they have to pick them up. Yeah.
Eve's been I've sent her off to choir this morning.
Oh, cute.
So at 8:00, there's like a little choir, a mini Hearts choir. So she's doing choir. Right?
And that's it?
That's it.
Oh, you're a bad parent.
Well, honestly, I am a parent. And I am just keeping it together.
And your children are alive, so we shouldn't really...
Because isn't it more important that I'm like happy and normal?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So it's almost like I have to do what is best for what I can manage. I know they can do all the activities that I book for them.
Yeah.
But I literally cannot manage it.
Well, and...
Nope, don't know.
No. Oh, well, first of all, what's happened to your piece of shit laptop? Oh, there we go.
I think it just went to sleep.
Where's our little our picture? Oh. No, I was going to say something that I actually don't really want. Oh, there we are. It is important to obviously keep your mental health healthy as a parent.
Yes, because there's so much going on.
There's so much going on. And you read, I was addicted last night. This is going down a totally wrong road.
Let's do it.
I know you hate listening to the news and reading about the news and bad stories. I'm one of those people that if I hear a tragic story, I need to know the details. Not because I'm like, oh, yeah, that's gory.
No, you don't enjoy it. It's almost like sickening because you make yourself sick doing it.
Totally. But for some reason, I'm obsessed with getting all the details. So I fell down the rabbit hole of how parents kill their children.
Oh, my God, Lindsay.
I know. Because of the horrible story that happened in Perth not long, the 2 poor children. And I'm like, oh my God. And anyways, totally black. We should do an episode on this because it's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
But it's so important to be healthy and mentally sane. So if you choose, you're like, life's too shit right now, too crazy, too all over the shop, we're just going to do choir. Then you do that. Right.
And then, totally. And again, like I booked May into swimming. I've wasted all that money because she's attended like 5 lessons out of I don't even know how many.
Oh. Can you do makeup lessons?
We can. But do you think I've booked any of them? Right.
No.
Do you
you have to do them by the end of the term.
Right? Yeah. So it's just like.
That's so funny.
It's busy. And I think I really don't know how parents do it without single parents as well. God.
Oh, no.
You know?
Single parenting. No.
No, I don't know how people do it.
No, but I would find, sorry, I totally cut you off. No. I would find it very lonely being a single parent.
Yes.
Because you're doing all this stuff by yourself. Plus, like, you don't get to share those moments with anybody.
Yes.
As well. Yeah. Like the good, bad, and ugly moments. Like, I know.
Plus, there's no spooning. I feel like a good spoon sometimes just like melts all my worries away.
Yeah, but then you get poked and then it has to go somewhere else.
Sometimes that's okay too. Once a month, that's okay too.
Oh, Henry. Poor Henry. Can I also say, so back to you saying how you feel like with your anxiety because you're not working? And you feel like, So for me, obviously I'm a stay-at-home mom. I love staying at home mom. Once a month, right, Candy? Like, God. Look, I'm honest. I'm once a week. I think once a week, they're fine. Stop complaining. Once a week.
Yeah, once a week is solid. Yeah.
4
times a month. If you can squeeze like 2 in 1 month, like week, if you miss a week.
If you say 4 times a month, it sounds worse. Once a week sounds like they're...
Does it though?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Do we count blowjobs and stuff in that? Because I still feel like that's intimate.
Of course that's intimate.
Right?
Add that on.
Yeah, I add it on.
Yeah,
it's included.
On.
Sorry, we digress.
We are all over the place today.
Just like any mum. I get it.
I know, right? This is our minds. Like it's
yes.
And like as we're talking about I'm thinking about all the other things we need to get back to talking about. Yeah.
Go on, Lenny. Keep us on track. What's in the teleprompter?
Right. Candy's comment. No, like for me, I love helping out at the kids' school too.
Yes.
Like for me, I'm not one of those like, wearing an apron dress and like, I'm going to bake every day and like make homemade curry and all that kind of stuff. But I do like helping out at the school.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I do. I love it.
Yeah.
That's how I became a teacher aid people.
Do you know what is so funny? You used to make fun of me before you were in
because
school.
I didn't understand.
Yeah. But it's so satisfying, isn't it?
Yes.
So like I'm the assistant class rep for my daughter.
Shit.
Well, no, somebody else has wanted to do it. And I was
right,
happy
because
with
you
that.
were the class rep last year?
Yeah, so I like being class rep for whatever kids class I can be, like obviously my own kids. So last year I was class rep for both Bain and Ada's class. But this year I wasn't going to put my hand up for both classes because I was like, if somebody else wants to do it, like, I'm happy with that.
I'm so sorry. It's just that as you're speaking, I'm like, we don't even have a class rep.
What?
For Eve's class.
What?
No.
So like
clearly everybody is in the class is just like me because not one person, I didn't even think that there's literally as you're speaking, I'm like, what?
But wait, who organizes the social events and
no
like
one,
the
nothing.
gifts for the teachers and stuff?
Well, A, it's term 1. Let's all calm down. B, I'll just get my own fucking individual gift. I don't know, man. Shit. I don't know.
Your school.
I don't know. Guys, whoever is watching, and if you're in my class, please do something.
Yeah, right? Okay.
Help the people.
Help the teacher. That's what it's
teacher.
about. And for the social events. So like so we get emails from So as a class rep, you'll get an email from the school to pass out to your, like to forward on to your class.
Right.
So I've got a class list and you forward it on to the class and stuff. No? So
Look at it this way.
Yeah.
It is 100% not me. Any which way you look at it,
yeah, you went.
it's not me. So
You're just educating the kids.
somebody else's kids, not even mine. Those poor children.
Okay, so back to me.
Sorry,
Billy.
go on. You are
Billy
an
Anna.
assistant. These people not only have a class rep, they have an assistant class
Oh, well,
rep.
I just say assistant because it's like there's the primary class rep and then I'm just helping out the class rep for Ada's class.
Right.
But then for Bane's class, I'm the class rep.
Oh my God. We need more of you in the world, Lenny.
No, there's lots of me though. This is the thing. There's lots of me.
Maybe I'm just hanging out with too many me's.
Dude, you're being the fucking teacher's assistant.
Yeah, but that's
you're
nothing to do with
helping.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
I love helping with swimming lessons and the reading and
Totally.
the class trips, like all that stuff, the school fair. Like I get a kick out of that because like you feel like you're just being part of the world and the kids love it. Like it was so funny. Oh my, I'm so popular with the grade 3s.
I'm sure you are.
It's actually a little bit embarrassing. So Bane's class for the first time this term when they went down for swimming lessons, you know, I was there waiting because, you know, I help out, whatever. And then all the kids, like a lot of, Bane's in grade 3 now. So he's been at the school for, you know, this is his 4th year there now, right? And so a lot of his friends like, hey, Lindsay, and even the girls like, hey, Lindsay, hi, Bane's mom, you know, blah, blah, as they're walking by. Yeah. And his teacher, who I don't know because he's in a different part of the school this year. So I don't know any of the grade 3 teachers.
How dare you?
I know, so rude. And so I'm like, oh, hey, Kirsty, I'm Lindsay, Bane's mom. She's like, you're so popular with the kids.
You should see me with my Wine Chats crew.
Well, I was like,
People just calling my name, right? If only grade 3s had Apple Podcasts. Can we just say a quick hello to Georgina if she's still here? Georgina joined us quickly. I don't know if she's still here, but hi. Hi.
Can we
Chickie.
just highlight the fact that you aren't going to be seeing her this Saturday? Wait, is it Friday night?
I don't. But even
Saturday
you don't
night.
know. Isn't it Thursday night? I thought it was a Thursday night.
That's the other comedy show.
God. Saturday night. Georgina, I'm so sorry. I would love to have seen you. Georgina is a stand-up comic and she's brilliant and she loves chickens.
She rides animals.
She rides animals.
Like, what was it, a bull or a buffalo?
No, a buffalo.
A buffalo. Who rides a fucking buffalo?
I didn't even think they had buffaloes in Australia. What is that? What? Where do you fucking see buffaloes in Australia? It's not like you see them in the creeks.
On Georgina's farm.
Anyway. Hi, Georgina.
You're rude, Billy. I can't believe you're not going to see her this weekend.
Face is rude. Moving on. I feel like I'm quite popular with the kids too. And this is actually probably my... I know. Well, they don't call me Mrs. Do or anything like that. They just call me Miss Billy. Or actually, they just call me Billy. I don't care. But this is my... No, I know. Listen.
Have some respect, teachers.
No, I don't care. They're fine. We're all people. I just love when you walk into the school and all these like little kids run to you and hug you.
I know, yes.
And I feel like it's that perfect little bit of like it's like little sunshines like popping at you. They're just like these sweet little kids who are just so happy and they just come with this positive energy and it's so beautiful.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll ask you if you keep doing... Oh, no, look, I think somebody that is teaching young kids, you would have to want that, you know, constantly. So...
Yes.
And you would have a passion for doing that. So, because I was going to say, I'm going to ask you that in term 4 if you're still doing it.
Well, I'm not going to be doing it because this is specifically like a teacher has gone overseas and then is coming back. So...
Yeah, but they might plunk you in a different class.
They might. But definitely I just enjoy... the like free-spirited kids. And the fact is like, I don't have to do anything. I have no responsibility. I just have to, I mean, obviously I have to like hold the fort, but it's the teacher who does all the, who makes all the decisions. You know what I mean? So I'm just there basically to just hang out. Okay. A few high fives around, you know.
Speaking of hanging out.
Help you write your name.
Oh my God.
Plus it's preppies, which means like anywhere between 4 and 6, give or take, which is literally the age of my kids.
6? What 6-year-old? They're not 6 in prep.
Well, if they can be turning 6 this year if they... You know how here it's not a calendar year. It's like June to July. It's like financial year. So if a kid was born, I don't know.
But they're not starting. Oh,
there's
definitely might turn. Yeah,
they could be turning or 6. A couple have already turned 6. So there's definitely like literally we have, I think, a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old in the class.
So weird.
Lindsay, you do the math. I don't know.
I don't do math.
I don't either.
Go team. I have I'm going to put you on the spot, Billy.
Oh.
Have you made any friends that are better than me?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask me if I made any kids cry yet.
Oh,
I haven't.
Well, God, I hope not.
Not better than you, Lenny. I think that we would need to spend the next 12 years together for them to be better than you. And I have to stop seeing you. So this is going to get a little awkward for the next decade and a bit. No, of course not. But I definitely have got this sweet little like mum group from Eve's class last year that I cannot get to see at all this term because the term has just been so hectic. And then I started like obviously working at the school and, you know, I haven't gotten around to seeing them. But I have, and I love my school mum friends. And honestly, they have taught me so much.
Oh, like what?
Like
what,
you know,
school
stuff,
world?
Yes.
Or like just, okay.
Yes, like little tips and tricks, kind of like the same like stuff that you tell me, but because I see you once a week, you don't get to, you know, tell me everything, but they see me at the school struggling, so they help me.
Like
it's really nice.
When you forget, what did you forget the other
Swimming.
week? Yeah.
I got it today. Today is swimming. I got it, guys. I brought the stuff. But it's true, like school mums, especially because they've all had kids who have gone through and are in like grade 2 or 3 now, they are just a fucking, what do they call it? A wealth of knowledge. A well of knowledge? Wow. They are a bucket full of knowledge, you guys. And I fucking tap into that bucket all the time. Like,
you go swimming in it,
I swim in that
like,
motherfucking bucket and there is just so much good information in there. So I love my school mum friends.
Yeah, no, it's true. And do you know what is funny? Well, not funny. I was thinking of this last night when I was making notes for today's show because I prepare.
I did not.
Yeah, I know you don't.
I had other stuff to prepare for.
Like teaching children. No, I was thinking of my school mum friends. Mm-hmm. And do you know what? All of my school friends are from Bain, my eldest's class.
Right. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
But like Ada's in grade 1. I have had no urge, which is so, I don't really know why, but I'm like, I don't really have an urge to make that close connection with any of the mums in Ada's class. So I don't know if that's because I didn't really like any of them or like I haven't clicked with them or if it's just like, nah, I've got my school mum friends now.
Yeah.
Which I hope that's not the case because I've got Ada to go through school and then Van still to go through school. Like, you know.
You're going to be one of those like mums by the time Van comes through. You're like, I cannot be fucked meeting new people. Like, because you meet so many new people. That's the other thing. I feel the same and it's only my second year in school. And this is why I'm so grateful to my mum group friends. Mums group. My God. I'm so grateful for it. I know. You can tell how good, like how I feel about the wine because I have one sip left. I'm keeping it. This is why I love my mums because they've all gone through already and they didn't have to accept me into their group. They were a solid group as it was.
Right.
I think I like snuck my way in there. You know?
So what they were an established group? An
established group that have taken me on, have adopted me in.
Oh, they must have thought you were shit and you really needed help. Is that
I'm
right?
okay with that too. Yeah. I have no dramas with you thinking that. That's cool. Because I needed it, let's face it. Like I needed all the help I can get. But I feel the same in the sense that I've got my little solid group now.
Yeah.
I don't really feel the need. And again, May isn't in school yet, so I've got so many more years to go. Like you've already been doing this for years and years. So it's you have more experience in that. But I kind of feel the same. I'm like, I have my friends now. Why do I need to?
But it's kind of sad though, really, because like I've got a core group. So Bain hangs out. There's 5 of the boys, 2 are twins. So there's 4 families of us that, you know, hang out and we have a cool little group and like we call it the tribe, the crew, whatever. Like, and they're actually genuine friends that I message and hang out with. Not just like, oh, hey, on the school field and at drop off and stuff. Like these are proper friends. Where I'm like, oh, well, I hope I'm not going to miss out on possibly more of those types of friends through Ada's class.
And I get it, but I don't think you can force that kind of thing.
Oh, no, 100%. Oh, well, if I could
force it. If it hasn't happened.
That's what I mean. Like if it was something to be forced, I'd have some of those friends from Ada's class.
Yeah. It's just too hard. Like once you find your little crew, just be accepting of new people who come. Like who could come into your crew. I think that's your job now is as an established crew.
Oh, no.
Nobody's coming in.
No, not to come into that crew. Because that crew's already established. I'm talking about, because that's Bain's class.
No, I'm saying like now you are like the mums who would be accepting mums like me in, you know.
Well, no, because nobody.
Totally closed.
Ew.
No.
Well, yeah, no, because different grades.
Do not go into Lindsay's crew. She is not accepting.
No, I'm trying. You're missing the point because Ada's class.
I don't know what the point is, but all I heard was that shop is shut, people. The crew is done. Formed.
The grade 3 crew.
No, but couldn't you get like another grade 3 mum or something?
Well, actually, there Amelia was new.
I'm not saying go through the preppy classes and be like, hey, you want to join our
that's
crew?
What I'm saying.
No,
if there was somebody new, like Amelia, her son Hugo was new to the group. He came in grade 1. Look, this is getting boring.
Yeah. Okay. Let's.
We do accept people, Billy. That's my point. Rude.
Okay. What else is on your list, Lenny?
Don't you have a list? Do you ever make a list?
I just wanted to bring up
anything.
No, but here's something. Here's my contribution. I love some of the questions that kids ask.
Yes. Oh, has anybody pooped their pants?
No, but yesterday I was speaking to a teacher who was telling me how some kids have poop pants, and some kids come to school with no undies on. How funny!
Because obviously they got dressed by
and
themselves.
that's how they get poop. Okay. Sometimes poop out. So yes, they do. Obviously, the preppies, the little ones, they're brand new to school. It happens.
Exactly.
Shit.
Hell, I still poop my pants sometimes.
Right? We've had that episode. Go back and listen to it. Something about being embarrassing, whatever it was. But no, yesterday there was, I reckon there would have been a grade 4 or something that has all boys in their family. So all the siblings are boys. And he asked me something along the lines of, if we were talking about marriage or something like that, I don't remember the context. It was yesterday. It was so long ago, you guys.
Yeah, but you're talking to a preppy about marriage?
No, it wasn't preppy. Oh. What did I just say?
Grade 4.
I didn't say. Yeah, like a grade 4. Because I have interactions with lots of kids, the library and whatever. And because I was reading with them last year, I know a lot of the older kids as well. So
you're so popular.
I'm so popular. With the school kids, oh my God.
I know. It's
kind of creepy, but
sad. It's sad.
Anyway, so one of them asked me if there's a brother and sister, because we were talking about marriage and who you can marry and this and that. And they were saying, if a brother and sister, like if a family has a boy and a girl, when they grow up, can they get married? And in your mind, right? So in your mind, you're like, ew, that's incest, But the thing is, what's really funny, not funny, but like what's really interesting around hanging around these kids is that literally this is the place that they learn these things.
Because they don't know.
Because they don't know.
Of course not.
They quite literally don't know. So they come up with these like awesome, funny questions that are like, can a brother and sister be, grow up? And so I'm like, that's incest. Like, how do I explain to the kid? You know what I mean? Like now I'm trying to, because again, they're old enough to be able to have this conversation about saying like, if brothers and sisters had babies, okay, Game of Thrones fans, just put that aside for now, okay, because there's a lot of incest going on in there. But like the babies can be deformed, and so you're talking to them literally about incest and like all these. It's just interesting to me how much new information these kids come across, especially at school. That's probably that's the only contribution I have.
They have shit.
I had an incest conversation with a grade 4 yesterday. There's my contribution.
In all honesty, I can't believe that a kid in grade 4 still didn't know that though.
And this is why I mentioned to begin with that it's a family of boys.
So
because they don't have like a brother and a sister to know maybe this is what that this is totally inappropriate. I don't know, but it's still like obviously it's something they haven't come across before. So interesting,
very interesting.
Can we time out for a second because I want to go and look at those comments because they're so far away I can't read them. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Well, yes. Look at your eyeball, Billy. Get closer.
Right. No. Okay. Hi everybody. I'm so close. Maddie. Hi, Maddie. That's going to be my daughter in 2 years' time, rocking up to school without undies. Yup. Been there. Sometimes go to the shop and she wears a dress, sits on the floor as kids get lifts her legs up and right. Oh, yeah.
Are you done,
She's just saying yes. Okay. Hi, Maddie.
Are you
First
back?
of all, I'm back. We had an Instagram comment saying that sometimes her kid goes to school without undies, and sometimes they put on a show in the shops when they lift their legs and they're wearing a dress. I get it. It happens. Ooh. Can I tell you I sent Eve to school without her skirts on once? Do you remember that day?
No, but what did she have on top?
Well, it was wintertime, to be fair to me. And so she wore her school jumper because the school jumpers are so big, like looks, would cover kind of her skirts. And she was wearing leggings. So she was wearing like black leggings.
Oh, right? Like pants, the leggings.
They were leggings. They were not pants. Like actual, like, what are they called? Tights.
Right.
She's wearing tights. Yeah. So like black tights, jumper over the top, off to school you go. See ya. And I get home and her skirts are still on the couch. And I'm like, what is happening here?
The whole day?
Well, no, because I came home after drop off. And I'm like, what just happened?
Yeah.
So I called the school up and I'm like, hi. Can you just call down to prep and see if my kid is wearing pants? Yeah. Like, does she actually have something on? And they call back and go, no, she's not wearing any skirts. So I sent her pantless to school. So shit.
Well, look, that's not that bad if she had her leggings on.
She had her leggings on and the jacket that kind of covered her bits, which is why I didn't notice. I just thought the skirts were underneath.
Right. Like it would be one thing if she was just in her panties.
No, she was not.
That would not be.
Still. So it's happened. Like I've been there. Honestly, it happens. Shit.
Look,
Lindsay's never sent her kids to school with no pants on. I'm sure of it.
I haven't.
No, I'm sure you haven't.
I have to tell a funny story about no pants. We were, I'm not going to say where. We were somewhere where there was other kids, and one of my friends' little girl was sitting there with shorts on, her legs crossed, playing with Barbies, whatever. And I just happened to look down at them playing Barbies, and I was like, oh,
No
she
undies?
forgot her panties.
Oh, no.
But fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
You're camping.
yeah. We weren't camping.
Is that what you said? For some reason, I thought you said we were camping.
We were no. I didn't even say where we were because I
Lindsay,
don't want people to know where we were. We were
were
just
camping.
someplace. Okay, we were camping.
Oh my God, my brain. What is it filled with? Marbles.
But then, yeah, and then the little girl when she was doing back bridges
oh,
with shorts on, and I was like, don't do that. So I had to say to her mom, you might want to stop your daughter from doing that because, like,
Yeah.
you know, if the wrong person saw her doing a back bridge with no
Totally,
panties on and
totally.
shorts on,
Plus, you don't want to get too close to the fire either.
yeah, because we were camping. Anyways,
What is wrong with me?
let's do the wine, Billy.
Let's do
That-
the wine.
this-
I've been waiting with my last sip of wine.
Can
What
I
did
do
you
a fun
think?
fact?
Oh,
Well,
yes.
first of all, I'm going to do a fun fact. And this is a basic fun fact. We actually talk about this all the time, every time we feature one of Georgie's wines, but it's so true.
It's true.
They're so fucking cheap. So literally, I had to go on her website just to confirm, but all the wines that I saw literally are $10. I saw one for $15.
So expensive.
You start saving for days, people, weeks, months. I can't believe how affordable they are. And what did you think?
Great.
Like,
Loved it.
This is what
Loved it.
You didn't get my cue very well.
No, because I was going to say in my head, I'm like, I just wanted to mention that yes, they're extremely cheap, but also quite literally, it's a vineyard. Like it's not like that, like
That's not what I was-
shitty,
yeah.
you know, cordial with the bit of fucking water that makes it a cooking wine. Like it's not the dregs of that. Like she makes it specific, like from her family vineyard. So I find that really interesting. There's that like it's
Yeah.
so much effort for like a $10 wine, and this isn't like this is. I don't want to say this is the best Chardonnay I've ever had, but
It's
I
so
want to
good.
say it's the best Chardonnay I've ever had. Like it just was really easy to drink. As you can
Yeah.
see, I've only got one sip left. Plus, you actually put like a good like amount in there. So I dig it.
I am surprised as
dig
well. But like I said, I was kind of expecting it to be good.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
all of her wines that we've tasted have been delicious.
In all honesty, I agree.
It's yummy. I wouldn't even know, honestly, probably if you didn't tell me it was Chardonnay, I wouldn't even know it was a Chardonnay.
I agree. There's definitely not that like butteriness and heaviness. Chardonnay seems like a drink for old people. I don't know what it is. It seems like it's been like, you know how Chardonnay kind of feels like it's been in a nursing home for about 3 years open and then you drink it and you're like, oh, buttery.
Not
That's
buttery.
kind
It
of
would
what
be
it-
like old lady person.
That's
not
what it
buttery.
normally tastes like. Not this one. This
I
is
don't-
young people Chardonnay.
Okay. I was going to say.
And there's that.
I don't mind the butteriness of Chardonnays. I just don't. Sometimes they taste like cat pee to me. But this one definitely doesn't. I am surprised how much I love it.
Yeah.
And there's like this saying, do you remember the ABC of Chardonnay?
Yes. Don't know what it means. Oh,
Anything but Chardonnay.
yes.
That used to be us. We used to be
Yes.
like,
We used to get our ABCs on. But not this one.
this one's good.
This one's good. Anyway, thanks, Georgie. Guys, seriously, go buy some Chardonnay. For $10. You guys, seriously.
It boggles my mind. I don't even know how they make it for $10 a bottle.
If you're not going right now to, and this is not even
Yeah.
like a, Georgie doesn't pay us. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not, we're not,
Well, she gave us.
she gave us wine, but I mean, you know, this is not, these aren't paid plugs, people. You
It's
just-
an honest review.
It's an honest,
it's
like
just
genuinely,
honest,
it's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, love it.
Anywho.
Okay, the time's ticking. Can I just say one other thing about
can.
this whole school mum thing that I don't like about the school world?
Sure.
Is it back to the time? The days are so fucking short. I feel like my day ends at 2:30 when I leave to go pick up the kids.
Yes, because, yeah.
Because then, like, once I get home with the kids, it's all like the homework and the bath time. Oh, we got to do our engagement. Get your phone out. Oh, that little thing. Because I was going to say, like, for me, like, after you get home from picking, oh my God, did you not bring your phone?
I did. Wait for it.
Oh my God.
Where is my
You are
phone? But it has been in the
so-
sun, and this is everything around me is very sensitive, so hopefully it doesn't die.
It's because you don't have Apple products and you've got weird gaming
Apple
laptops and
Can
this.
go and suck my
Who?
titties.
Titties. Oh.
Whatever, seriously. Seriously, Apple. Suck whatever you can find, babe. Okay. Let's see it. Do you make school lunches in the morning or the night before? Yes. I had to vote for this one myself. 54% of people said morning. You guys, the 46% of people are correct. There's not a lot of right or wrongs here, but your life would be so much easier if you just did it at night.
100%. I don't understand the people that make them in the morning. If I've had a really shit night and I'm tired or for whatever strange reason.
Do you still get up and do the lunches? Because it's so much fucking easier than doing it in the morning.
No, I'm saying like the days for some reason, if I haven't made them at night, in the morning, it just throws my morning out.
Yes.
People, you have to do it at nighttime.
Because you feel like it's only 10 minutes, but it's really not. What?
Sorry, I was reading a comment. Continue on.
What did it say? Well, obviously it's not relevant.
It's $10. Seriously, go buy it.
Yes, so good.
The wine, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you help out at your kid? Let's start that again. Do you help out at your kid's school? 42% of people said yes.
Yeah.
And 58% of people said no.
And those people are probably working.
Working, totally. Right? I get it.
Or maybe they just don't want to.
Or you don't want to. That's cool too. Some people don't like snotty kids. I get it.
Why are you repeating everything I say?
I do that all the time.
I know.
I do it all the time. And it's not just to you. I do it to other people too. It's extra annoying when I'm editing later on and I'm hearing Lindsay say something and then I say something and then Lindsay says, fuck, shut up. But I can't help it in the moment. So just bear with me.
Okay, go.
I edit it out. It's fine. Have you made friends with fellow school parents?
Yeah.
Only 27% of people managed to get away with not meeting any parents. So 73% of people said yes. Yeah. And also, like you said, some people work. Like you don't have to, people could drop kids off to school before and after care and all that.
Yeah, they don't see other parents. Yeah.
And the last one, do you find the school world schedule hectic? 64% of people said yes. The 36% of people who said no. Are you homeschooling?
Yeah, because like I feel like school days, obviously Monday to Friday, hectic. Like you are racing a clock. You are
racing a clock, people.
You are racing against the clock, I feel. Like you think you have the day. You don't. You get home like shortly after 9 after drop off. And then like, I don't know what time you leave, but I leave anywhere between like 2:30 and 2:40-ish to pick them up.
Totally.
That's not that long. If you run errands or you go, don't make fun of me, but if you go to Pilates or you do some sort of like whatever it is, you don't have that much time.
No, and you know what's worse is, I don't know how you, like, I haven't had a lot of this yet. Homework. We haven't really spoken about homework because I feel like
your kids don't do homework.
They don't have a lot because what they do is like reading at this stage. It's still like very much like this is a book and this is what I want you to do with the book for the week, as opposed to like every single day coming home. And then, like you said, you already have a short day as it is, but then you come home and then there's all this extra work you've got to do and it's got to be done every fucking day. When we do start getting proper homework, I honestly don't know how I'm going to cope. When I start getting homework for 2 kids,
well, it takes time.
I'm already overwhelmed and I'm looking at like 3 years away.
But I'm surprised that Eve did, like a prep don't, you just read. But I'm surprised with Eve being in grade 1, she doesn't have homework. Ada gets proper homework for grade 1.
No, we do not have that.
Yeah.
We have like math seeds and reading and whatever, but that's about it.
Oh, okay.
Lucky me. If I went to Camp Hill High or whatever.
Whatever. First of all, we're not in high school yet. My kids are.
Whatever. Okay, whatever Lindsay's school is, I'm glad I'm not going. You fucking rich people, you want your kids to be so smart with your homework? No, thank you.
We go to a state school, people. We don't pay for our school, people. We are not at a private school, people.
Ever.
Billy thinks that we do. We don't go. Camp Hill's great, but we go to Cooperoo. Okay?
Same.
It's not.
Same shit. It's on a hill. It's on a hill.
Oh, my.
They agree.
I think a postie's here dropping things off.
Hi, buddy.
Okay. What's Candy saying?
I was going to say, time out. Let's read some comments.
Yeah, you go read because Candy, our lovely, lovely Candy, we love you. What is she saying?
We had, if I can hear. Oh, look at this. You guys.
We spent so much money on these arms and mics.
Right?
Surely you knew that they moved.
I'm closer. Let's see this. Reading some comments. Okay, snacks I'll do at night. Actual lunch and sandwiches I'll definitely do in the morning. Honestly, just do your fucking sandwiches too. It's so easy.
Well, yes, but no. I kind of agree with that. Depending on what type of sandwich. Oh, that's dumb.
I feel like I do the main stuff and then I just throw the snacks in sometimes in the morning.
But it depends on the sandwich. If you're putting like tomato or lettuce, sometimes to make it fresh in the morning. I get that.
Jam and butter. That's it. My kids won't eat anything else. Ew. God forbid my kid ate a fucking tomato. Oh. Okay. Morning carpool is the pits. We don't do carpool. I don't do. Do you do a carpool?
I don't, but I have a friend that does. I do have some people that take turns with drop off.
I wouldn't even enter into that. I can hardly get my own kids to school. Are you fucking kidding, Lindsay?
But then on the days that it's not your turn, you don't have to take kids to school. I would do it if it came up, like if it worked with my
Still
circle.
something to organize, which I'm just not very good at.
You're not.
Okay, my girls
yeah.
don't have homework yet. So this is Candy. She's from the States, so it's a little bit different, I guess. My girls don't have homework yet. It's reading and studying spelling.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Doing grammar and
I
spelling.
think that's what my kid is as well at the moment. Like they're really focused on reading, whatever.
Yeah.
And here we go. So grade homework is from...
You need glasses.
Oh, Candy said 5th grade homework is from hell.
Oh, I would
Because
tap
they're getting
out.
older. What are you going to tap out of your kid's school?
Fuck
See ya.
yes.
I don't
No,
know.
not of school, of homework. Seriously. Okay, so Bane is
you
in
do
grade
that?
3. Well, I tap out as in I give it to Cameron tap out.
Oh, yes.
So Bane, grade 3, and he's a math whiz. I'm not saying that to be like, oh my God, my kid's a math whiz, but he gets math. I wouldn't say a whiz,
Yeah.
okay? But he understands numbers and math. He's like Cameron. Cameron is a calculator.
Yeah,
like
well,
he's
Cameron's
crazy.
fucking building buildings and shit. I want him to know his maths.
True, but he's very good with math.
Right.
I sometimes like Bane when he does his math. I'm like, we might wait for Dad to come home with that one, and Bane laughs at me because he's like, eh. And the running joke has always been, dude, when you hit grade 3 math, I'm
See
out.
ya. Yeah. Because you have to learn how they do it now. That's the thing.
Exactly. And
You know?
in my defense, Cameron even last year, grade 2, this I don't even know what it was called. It was some sort of math scheme thing that they had to do. Cameron even had to Google what it was and how it worked.
Okay, people, Cameron literally builds buildings. Like, if he can't figure it out, if he has to fucking Google it, we have no chance.
Like the
Look at it
kids'
like that.
math is insane. I'm like, where's
No.
just the basic like
No.
calculator stuff? That was how I did my math. Grade 5, yeah, definitely
Okay,
not Candy.
this is from the mum shift. Hiya.
Oh, hey.
She said, my son in grade 8. Oh, my son is in grade 8, and basically homework is revision. I
What's
have mixed
that?
feelings. I agree. What is that? Australia.
Can you
What
please
is
enlighten
Do you
us?
mean like as in whatever they do at home, then they come home and revise it, and like that's the homework?
Or maybe what
Like
they
to get
did.
your
No,
shit
no, no.
together.
I think maybe what they did in class, they continue on at home.
Isn't that what I just said?
I don't-
Isn't that what I just said, Lindsay?
No, but I
Is
thought
that
you
what
said the
just
opposite.
What, just go camping, please. Can you just go camping? Yeah,
No,
so
but
homework, I
please.
feel like, we didn't really touch too much on homework, but homework fucking sucks. I can't, like, I'm so excited that I don't have to do it.
Australia. Yeah, we're in Australia too. We're in Brisbane. Please tell us, because my eldest is in grade 3, and then grade 1, my youngest, and you're only in grade 1. Your kid's in grade 1. So we don't know what that means
I don't want to know.
in grade 8. Please
As
give
in,
us.
yeah.
No, we do want to know. We need to prep for this, Billy.
I'm not going to be prepping for the next 7 years of my life.
Well, you should know.
I can't even prep for like next weekend, let alone fucking. We've booked a snow trip away. I can't wait in June or
where?
July sometime. My friend, I mean, we booked it. I
Stanthorpe?
just paid. No,
Where?
I don't know.
This is why your kid goes to school with no pants, Billy.
My kids.
'Cause you do
My kids.
not
No,
even
not my
know.
kids. My kids are not organized, although they'd probably be better at organizing than I did. My friend was just like, "Hey, everybody want to do this?" And all our other friends were like, "Hey, let's do it." And then I was like, "Okay, here's my deposit."
But you don't know where you're going.
I do not know.
Okay.
I think we have to fly somewhere.
Threadboat?
No, we're going somewhere that's not super popular. Listen, we digress. Look how far we've been going. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm cutting this short. We're done. Out. We're out. Billy, Lindsay, out. Thank you so much for joining us for this wonderful, confused episode. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube. Fucking Google it. I've been Billy and I'm amazing. This is Lindalyn.
Look at that.
Throw it out.
I was going to say, this is what happens when you drink like wine with proper alcohol in it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and
Instead
it's
of the
good.
light. Yeah.
Oh, we have one more comment?
Oh, yeah. About the grade 8.
Yeah. So we were right. So what they learned through the day.
They go over
They
again
revise,
at night.
yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay. Thanks and good luck with that. Well, actually, that sounds awesome. That sounds way better than coming home and doing like copious home. Whatever. Listen, we're
chat
We're
soon.
done. We'll chat soon.
Go
Bye.
hit the button, Billy. Chat to you later. Hit the end button. Oh, I have to pee so bad.
Oh, no, it's still going.
Oh, no, I have to pee so bad. You have to hit end, Billy.